Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Today Journey. I am very happy you are here today. Thank you for taking the time to listen. This is a place where you can learn English in a simple way and also learn important life skills. Every day, we try to grow, step by step, together. Please feel comfortable here. You do not need to worry. Just relax, listen, and enjoy the learning process. It does not matter where you are right now. Maybe you are walking outside, sitting at home, resting, or doing some work. Wherever you are, take a deep breath and feel calm. You are doing something good for yourself. You should feel proud.
Why?
Because every time you listen to English, your brain is learning. Every time you try even a little, you are improving. Learning is not about being perfect. It is about continuing, even when it feels difficult. Today, we're going to talk about something very important for your life and for your English learning. The topic is confidence and self-esteem. These two things are very powerful. They can change how you feel about yourself. They can change how you live your life. And they can make learning English much easier and more enjoyable. Confidence means believing in yourself. Self-esteem means respecting yourself and knowing that you are good enough. When you feel confident, you are not so afraid of making mistakes. When you believe in yourself, you are more willing to try. This is very important for learning English because language learning needs practice. And practice needs courage. Many people feel shy when they speak English. This is very common. Some people are afraid of saying the wrong word. Some people worry about their accent. Others think their English is not good enough. They're scared that people will laugh or judge them. These feelings are normal. Almost everyone feels this way at some point. You are not alone. But if fear controls us all the time, we cannot grow. If we stay silent because we are afraid, we never improve. That is why confidence is so important. Confidence helps us take small steps. It helps us try again after mistakes. It helps us keep going, even when learning feels slow. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine a girl who wants to speak English. She studies a lot. She knows many words. She watches English videos and listens to podcasts every day. But when it is time to speak, she feels scared. Her heart beats fast. Her voice feels weak. So she stays quiet. One day, she decides to try something small. She speaks just one short sentence. It is not perfect, but she says it. The next day, she tries again. Slowly, she speaks more. Day by day, her fear becomes smaller. After some time, she can talk to people, ask questions, and join conversations. She is not perfect, but she is confident. What changed? She did not suddenly become fluent. She started to believe in herself. She practiced little by little. She accepted mistakes. She built her confidence step by step. And you can do the same. Remember, confidence is not born in one day. It grows with patience, practice, and kindness to yourself. Keep listening. Keep trying. Believe in yourself. You are learning, and you are moving forward. This podcast is here to help you grow your confidence, not only in your daily life, but also in your English learning. I will speak slowly and clearly. I will use easy words so you can understand everything without stress. You do not need to hurry. Just listen, relax, and enjoy the journey. We are learning together. Are you ready? Let's begin this journey side by side. Now that we have started, let's talk about two very important words: confidence and self-esteem. These words are simple, but their meaning is very powerful. Confidence means believing in yourself. It means saying, I can do this, even when something feels hard or new. Confidence does not mean being perfect. Nobody is perfect. Confidence means trying again and again. It means doing your best and not giving up. For example, when you feel confident speaking English, you are not afraid of mistakes. You speak even if your grammar is not perfect. You know that mistakes are part of learning. You try, you learn, and you continue. That is confidence. Self-esteem is a little different. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself inside. It is the way you see yourself as a person. Do you respect yourself? Do you feel that you are important? Do you accept yourself, even when you make mistakes? When you have good self-esteem, you can say, I am a good person. I am learning. I am doing my best. This kind of thinking helps you feel calm, strong, and happy. Let's explain self-esteem in a simple way. If you have high self-esteem, you feel good about who you are. You know that you matter. You understand that you do not need to be perfect to be valuable. You accept yourself as you are. But if you have low self-esteem, you may feel that you are not good enough. You may think other people are smarter, better, or more talented than you. You may speak badly to yourself in your mind. You may blame yourself too much or feel shy all the time. Now, let's look at a simple example. Meet a student named Sarah. Sarah is learning English just like you. She goes to class, does her homework, and listens to English podcasts. She works hard. But when the teacher asks a question, Sarah stays quiet. She does not raise her hand.
Why?
Because she thinks, my English is bad. If I speak, I will make a mistake. People will laugh at me. These thoughts show low confidence and low self-esteem. Sarah does not trust her English skills, and she does not feel good about herself. Now, let's meet another student named David. David is also learning English. He makes mistakes too. Sometimes he forgets words or says sentences in the wrong way. But when the teacher asks a question, David tries to answer. He is not afraid. He thinks, I may make a mistake, but that is okay. I am learning. If someone corrects him, he listens and learns. David has confidence and healthy self-esteem. He believes in himself, and that helps him improve. Both Sarah and David are students. Both are learning. The difference is not talent. The difference is belief. And this means you can change too. Confidence and self-esteem can grow with practice, patience, and kindness to yourself. David also makes mistakes when he speaks English, just like everyone else. Sometimes he uses the wrong word. Sometimes his sentence is not correct. But he still raises his hand and speaks. He says what he can. When he makes a mistake, he does not feel ashamed. He smiles, learns from it, and keeps trying again. This shows that David has more confidence and healthier self-esteem. He understands that learning takes time, and he accepts himself as a learner. Now, let's talk about the difference between confidence and self-esteem. These two ideas are connected, but they are not the same thing. Confidence is about what you can do. For example, confidence can be about speaking English, playing football, cooking food, or giving a speech. It is about your skills and abilities. Self-esteem is about how you feel about yourself as a person. It is about questions like, do I respect myself? Do I feel I am a good person? Do I believe I am important? You can have confidence in one area of your life, but still feel bad about yourself in general. Or you can feel good about who you are, but not feel confident doing something new. Both situations are very normal. Let's look at another simple example. Imagine a person who feels proud of who they are. They are kind, friendly, and honest. They like themselves and feel comfortable inside. This person has high self-esteem, but they have just started learning how to drive a car. When they sit in the driver's seat, they feel nervous. Their hands shake a little. They are scared of making mistakes. This means they have low confidence in driving. That is completely normal. Driving is new for them. With time and practice, their confidence will grow. Now, imagine another person who is very good at math. They can solve difficult problems easily. They feel confident in math class. But inside, they feel unhappy. They think they are not good enough in other parts of life. They compare themselves to others and feel small. This person has high confidence in math, but low self-esteem. This example shows why both confidence and self-esteem are important. When you build confidence, you feel stronger when doing things. You feel more comfortable speaking English. You feel braver going to a job interview. You feel more relaxed meeting new people. Confidence helps you take action, even when you feel nervous. When you build self-esteem, you feel better inside. You respect yourself. You accept your mistakes. You understand that your value does not depend on being perfect or on what other people think. You are kinder to yourself. You stop blaming yourself for every small problem. This inner strength helps you stay calm and positive. If you feel shy or afraid to speak English, that is okay. If you feel like you are not good enough sometimes, that is also okay. Many people feel the same way. You are not alone. What matters is that you are trying. Today, you are already making a change. By listening to this podcast, you have taken an important first step. You are learning. You are growing. Every small step counts. And that is something you should feel proud of. In the next part of this podcast, we are going to talk about something very important. We will talk about why some people have low confidence. When you understand the reasons, it becomes easier to change, improve, and grow. Understanding yourself is the first step to becoming stronger. Before we continue, please remember this message. It is very important. You are not your mistakes. You are not your fears. You are a learner. Every learner makes mistakes. Every learner feels afraid sometimes. And every learner gets better with time and practice. Growth does not happen in one day. It happens step by step. Now, let's answer the question, why do some people have low confidence? Why do many people feel afraid to speak, try new things, or believe in themselves? Maybe you feel like this sometimes. If you do, that is okay. Many people feel the same way. In fact, almost everyone feels this at some point in life. You are not weak, and you are not alone. Let's look at some common reasons. The first reason is fear of failure. This is one of the biggest reasons for low confidence. Failure means not doing something perfectly or not getting the result you wanted. Many people are afraid of failure. They think, what if I try and it does not work? What if I make a mistake? Because of this fear, they decide not to try at all. For example, imagine a student in an English class. She wants to speak. She knows some words. She understands the lesson. But she is afraid she might say the wrong word or use the wrong grammar. So she stays quiet. She does not raise her hand. Over time, her fear becomes bigger. Because she does not practice, her confidence becomes smaller. This fear keeps her stuck. The second reason is fear of being judged. This means worrying too much about what other people think. You might think, what if they laugh at me? What if they think I am not smart? These thoughts can feel very strong and very real. Even when you know the answer, you may stay silent because you are afraid of people looking at you or talking about you. The truth is that most people are busy thinking about themselves, not about us. But even when we know this, the fear can still feel real. This fear can stop us from speaking, trying, and showing our true abilities. The third reason is negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are the small voices inside your mind that say unkind things to you. They say things like, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, I always make mistakes, or I will never improve. These thoughts are very powerful. They can slowly destroy your confidence. Sometimes these thoughts come from the past. Maybe someone said something unkind to you before. Maybe a teacher, a friend, or a family member made you feel small. Or maybe you failed once, and now your mind keeps remembering that moment again and again. Even if you are better now, the old memory stays and makes you doubt yourself. When fear of failure, fear of being judged, and negative thoughts come together, confidence becomes very low. You stop trying new things. You stay quiet. You hide your abilities. But the important thing to remember is this. These feelings can change. Confidence is not something you are born with or without. It is something you build. Slowly, gently, step by step. And today, by listening to this podcast, you are already taking an important step forward. Sometimes, negative thoughts get stuck in our minds. They repeat again and again, like a broken record. Even when these thoughts are not true, they can make us feel weak, scared, and unsure of ourselves. Over time, they slowly lower our confidence. So, Why do we feel less confident? One important reason is past experiences. Things that happened long ago can still affect how we feel today. Maybe someone laughed at us when we tried to speak. Maybe we failed at something important. Maybe someone said something hurtful. Even years later, these memories can stay in our mind. They can make us feel small and afraid, even when the situation has changed. Another big reason for low confidence is comparing ourselves to others. This happens very often. We look at someone who speaks English very well and think, I will never be like them. We see someone with a good job or a confident personality and think, I am not good enough. These thoughts are very common, but they are not helpful. When we compare ourselves to others, we forget our own progress. We forget how far we have already come. Here is an important reminder. Everyone is different. Everyone learns in their own way and in their own time. Some people start earlier. Some people learn faster. Some people practice more. Just because someone is ahead of you today does not mean you cannot reach the same place one day. Your journey is your own, and that is okay. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine a boy named Amir. Amir is learning English. He studies and listens, but when he looks around, he sees other students speaking fluently. They speak fast and confidently. Amir starts thinking, my English is so bad. I will never speak like them. These thoughts make him feel sad and weak. Slowly, he stops trying. He stops believing in himself. But here is the truth. The real problem is not Amir's English. The real problem is the way he thinks about himself. His thoughts are hurting his confidence more than his mistakes ever could. If Amir changes his thinking, his confidence can grow, and his English can improve. So, what is low confidence? Low confidence does not mean you are not smart. It does not mean you are not talented. It simply means that you have learned to doubt yourself. Maybe you are afraid of failing. Maybe something from your past hurt you. Maybe you listened too much to negative thoughts in your mind. These things can happen to anyone. Now here is the good news. Confidence can grow. You are not born with confidence or without it. Confidence is something you build, just like a muscle. You build it step by step, day by day. Every time you try, every time you speak, every time you do not give up, your confidence becomes a little stronger. What comes next? In the next part of this podcast, we will talk about why confidence and self-esteem are important in life. You will learn how they help you try new things, feel better inside, reach your goals, and live a happier and more successful life. Always remember this. Believing in yourself is the first step to becoming your best self. You are learning, you are growing, and you are capable of more than you think. Confidence and self-esteem are not just nice things to have. They are very important for a good and healthy life. They help us feel happy, strong, and successful in many areas of life. When you have confidence, you believe that you can do things. You feel ready to try, even when something is new, difficult, or a little scary. When you have self-esteem, you feel good about who you are. You respect yourself. You like yourself, even when you make mistakes. So how do confidence and self-esteem help you in real life? First, they help you try new things without too much fear. Instead of saying, I can't do this, you say, I will try. They help you continue when things become difficult. When learning feels slow or hard, confidence helps you keep going instead of giving up. Confidence and self-esteem also help you make friends and meet new people. When you feel good about yourself, you are more relaxed. You smile more. You speak more freely. You are not always worried about saying the wrong thing. This is very important when learning English. When you feel confident, you are not afraid of making mistakes. You speak anyway. And the more you speak, the better your English becomes. Think of confidence and self-esteem like muscles in your body. Muscles become stronger when you use them. In the same way, confidence and self-esteem grow when you practice them every day. You do not need to do big things. Start with small steps. For example, say one short sentence in English. Answer one question. Try one new activity. Each small success makes your confidence a little stronger. Always remember this. You do not need to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. Making mistakes is normal. Mistakes are part of learning and growing. What matters most is that you keep trying. What matters is that you believe in yourself. You need to know that you are important and valuable, just as you are right now. Confidence and self-esteem help you move forward in life with courage and calm. In daily life, we all face challenges. Sometimes we need to talk to new people. Sometimes we need to speak in front of a group. Sometimes we start a new job, move to a new place, or try something we have never done before. These moments can feel scary for anyone. A confident person may still feel nervous, but they take action anyway. They do not wait until fear disappears. They move forward with fear. A person with high self-esteem knows that even if they make mistakes, they are still valuable. They do not feel broken or ashamed because of one mistake. This way of thinking helps you grow, learn, and improve over time. Confidence and self-esteem also help you build good relationships with other people. When you feel good about yourself, you treat others with kindness and respect. You do not feel the need to compete with everyone. You do not compare yourself all the time. You can work well with others. You can listen carefully and share your ideas clearly. People enjoy being around someone who is calm, respectful, and confident. These qualities help you at school, at work, and in your personal life. When you believe in yourself and respect yourself, life becomes a little easier and a little brighter. And remember, you can build these qualities step by step, starting today. In both your personal life and your work life, confidence and self-esteem help you become more successful and connect better with other people. They help you feel comfortable with who you are and how you live your life. One very important area where confidence and self-esteem help is making decisions. Life gives us many choices every day. Sometimes these choices are small, and sometimes they are very important. It is not always easy to know what to do. If you do not believe in yourself, you may always ask other people to decide for you. You may feel afraid of choosing the wrong thing. You may avoid making decisions because you are scared of mistakes. But when you trust yourself, you can make choices with more peace. When you have confidence, you understand that you can make good decisions. And even if you make a mistake, you do not give up. You learn from it and try again. This is how people grow. This is how you become more independent. Making decisions helps you feel stronger and more in control of your life. Confidence is also very important when learning something new, like English. Many learners understand English very well, but they are afraid to speak. They worry about making mistakes. They worry about sounding silly. They worry about what others will think. Because of this fear, they stay quiet. But here is the truth. If you do not try, you cannot improve. Speaking is a big part of learning English. Confidence helps you practice more. It helps you speak even when your English is not perfect. And the more you practice, the faster you learn. Mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is. Self-esteem helps you stay positive when learning feels slow or difficult. Some days, learning can feel hard. Some days, you may feel tired or frustrated. Self-esteem helps you say to yourself, I am doing my best today, and that is enough. It helps you be kind to yourself instead of angry or disappointed. Without confidence and self-esteem, life can feel very stressful. You may feel scared to try new things. You may think you are not good enough. You may stop yourself before you even begin. This can keep you far away from your goals. Dreams stay dreams if fear controls your actions. But when you build your inner strength, things start to change. You begin to believe that you can handle problems. You become braver. You trust your own voice. You stop waiting for permission from others. You start taking small steps forward, even when you feel unsure. Confidence and self-esteem are not only for special moments like big speeches or important events. They help you every single day. They help you speak up for yourself. They help you take steps toward your dreams. They help you face life's challenges with strength and calm. The good news is this: confidence and self-esteem are skills, and skills can be learned. They grow with practice, patience, and self-love. You do not need to change everything at once. Small actions can make a big difference. Anyone can become more confident. Anyone can feel better about themselves. In the next part of this podcast, we will talk about easy ways to build your confidence. You will learn how to change your thoughts and do simple actions that help you feel stronger and more confident every day. Always remember this: it is okay to feel afraid. It is okay to feel unsure. But it is also okay to try anyway. Trying is how confidence is born. Trying is how you grow. Now, let's talk about the first step to being more confident and how confidence helps us in real life. We already know what confidence is, and we understand why some people have low confidence. Now it is time to see how confidence works in daily life and why it is so helpful. Many people think confidence is only needed for big moments, like speaking on a stage or giving an important speech. But this is not true. Confidence helps us in many small and big situations every day. It is like a quiet power inside you. It helps you feel stronger, take action, and continue even when things feel difficult or uncomfortable. First, confidence helps you communicate better with people. When you believe in yourself, it becomes easier to share your thoughts and ideas. You do not feel so afraid of speaking. For example, if you are learning English, confidence helps you speak more in class. It helps you join conversations, ask questions, and express yourself. You may still make mistakes, and that is normal. But confidence helps you continue instead of stopping. Each time you speak, you learn something new. Second, confidence helps you try new things. Many people stay in the same place because they feel safe there. They are afraid to fail or look silly. But confidence helps you say, "I will try." You may think, "I might not be perfect, but I can learn." This way of thinking changes everything. For example, someone may feel afraid to join an English club. They worry they are not good enough. But when they finally try, they discover that other learners are friendly and supportive. They realize it is not as scary as they imagined. It may even become fun. Confidence grows when you take small steps outside your comfort zone. Confidence also helps you do better in school and at work. When you trust yourself, you finish tasks more easily. You share your ideas. You try new opportunities instead of avoiding them. A student with confidence may raise their hand in class or give a presentation. A worker with confidence may ask for a promotion or suggest a new idea to help the team. People notice confidence. It shows that you believe in yourself, and this can open new doors in your life. Another important way confidence helps is with making decisions. When you do not feel confident, you may always ask other people what to do. You may feel scared of making the wrong choice. You may wait too long and miss opportunities. But when you trust yourself, decision-making becomes easier. With confidence, you can look at a situation calmly. You think about your choices. You choose what feels right for you. Even if the decision is difficult, you feel strong enough to decide. And if the result is not perfect, you learn from it and move forward. For example, imagine you want to move to a new city, start a new job, or begin a new course. These decisions can feel scary. A confident person may still feel nervous, but they believe they can handle the situation. They trust that they will learn and grow from the experience. Confidence does not mean you are never afraid. It means you act even when fear is there. It means you believe you can learn, improve, and handle challenges. Confidence helps you live with courage instead of fear. Little by little, confidence changes your life. It helps you speak, try, decide, and grow. And the best part is this: confidence can be built. Every small step you take makes it stronger. Every time you try, you are becoming more confident than before. Sometimes life gives us big changes. You might move to a new city, start a new job, or try something you have never done before. These changes can feel scary at first. You may feel nervous, unsure, or afraid of making mistakes. But if you have confidence, it helps you think clearly. Confidence helps you believe that you can handle the change. Even if things feel difficult, you trust yourself and take the first step. This is what makes confidence so important in real life. Let's look at a real example. Imagine someone learning English. They get a chance to speak in front of a group of people. At first, they feel nervous. Their heart beats fast, their hands shake, and they might feel like running away. But they take a deep breath and speak anyway. Maybe their grammar is not perfect. Maybe they forget some words. That is okay. What matters is that they tried. After speaking, they feel proud of themselves. They said their words. They did something difficult. This small success builds confidence. The next time they speak, it feels a little easier. Slowly, step by step, their confidence grows stronger. Each small step adds up, and over time, they feel braver in many situations. Confidence also helps in other important parts of life. For example, it helps you build better relationships. When you feel good about yourself, it becomes easier to connect with others. You do not hide who you are. You are open, friendly, and honest. People notice this and respect you. They trust you more. Confidence also helps you say no when something feels wrong or speak up when you need help. So confidence is not just about feeling good inside. It is a tool you can use every day to speak, try new things, grow, and move forward in life. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. The best part is that anyone can build confidence step by step at any age. Now, let's talk about how to build confidence and self-esteem. The good news is that confidence can grow. You do not need to be born with it. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to start small and be patient with yourself. Building confidence is like growing a plant. You water it a little every day. You give it sunlight and care. Slowly, it grows stronger. The same is true for your confidence. Here are some simple steps that really work. Step 1. Start with small goals. Trying something too big too soon can feel impossible or scary. But small steps feel easier. They are possible, and they help you move forward. For example, if you're shy about speaking English, you do not need to give a long speech right away. You can start by saying hello to someone. You can join a small group where you feel safe. These small actions make you feel brave. They slowly prepare you to take bigger steps. Over time, small steps lead to big changes. Step 2. Think positive thoughts. Your mind is very powerful. The way you talk to yourself matters. When you think, "I can do this," or "I am learning," your brain starts to believe it. Positive thinking helps you feel stronger, more capable, and more motivated to try again when things are hard. Negative thoughts can make you feel weak or scared. But positive thoughts are like a friend encouraging you to keep moving forward. By practicing small goals and positive thinking every day, your confidence and self-esteem will grow. Little by little, you will notice changes. You will feel braver, happier, and more ready to face challenges. The way you talk to yourself matters a lot. If you always say, "I'm not good enough," or "I will fail," your confidence stays low. Your mind begins to believe these words, and it can make you feel weak or afraid to try new things. But if you change these negative thoughts into positive ones, your confidence begins to grow. You can practice saying things like, "I can try," "I am learning," or "mistakes help me learn." At first, these words may feel strange or awkward. That is normal. But if you keep saying them every day, your brain will slowly begin to believe them, and you will feel stronger inside. Another important step is to practice and keep learning. Confidence does not come from waiting for the perfect moment. It comes from doing. The more you try, the better you become, and the more confident you feel. This is true for learning English or any new skill. For example, if you want to feel confident speaking English, practice every day, even for a few minutes. You can read a short story out loud, listen to a podcast, or talk to yourself in English. The more you use the language, the easier it becomes. The more you practice, the more natural and comfortable it feels. Practice is the key to growing confidence. Being kind to yourself is also very important. Sometimes you will make mistakes or feel nervous. That is okay. Everyone experiences this. Do not be too hard on yourself. Treat yourself like a good friend. Say things like, "It's okay. I am trying my best." When you are kind to yourself, your confidence and self-esteem grow. Self-kindness gives you courage to try again, even after a mistake. It reminds you that learning is a journey and every step matters. Another helpful step is to celebrate your progress. Small successes are very important. Did you speak one sentence in English today? That is an achievement. Did you try something new that felt scary? Well done. Each small win is proof that you are growing and learning. Celebrating these moments makes you feel proud and stronger. You do not need to wait for big achievements to feel proud. Every small step matters. Every effort counts. You can also surround yourself with support. Spend time with people who believe in you and encourage you. Good friends, family, or teachers can make you feel more confident and motivated. At the same time, try to avoid people who bring you down or make you feel bad about yourself. Being around positive, supportive people helps your confidence and self-esteem grow faster. Finally, remember that building confidence and self-esteem takes time. You will not become perfectly confident overnight. It is a journey, and every day you take small steps, your inner strength grows. Be patient and keep practicing these steps. Listen to yourself, try new things, and celebrate each success, no matter how small. By doing this, you are already doing a great job. Every time you answer one question, speak one sentence, or take one small action, you are building your confidence. Every small step adds up to big changes over time. The more you practice, the stronger and braver you become. Confidence is something you grow slowly, step by step, every day. Taking care of yourself is very important for confidence and self-esteem. When you feel good in your body, your mind feels better too. Good sleep, healthy food, and some exercise make you stronger and more alert. When your body feels strong and rested, it is easier to feel brave and confident. Taking care of your body is part of taking care of your confidence. Another important tip is to stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone learns in their own way and at their own speed. Comparing yourself to someone else only makes you feel small or discouraged. Instead, compare yourself to your past self. Ask, "Am I better than yesterday?" Look at your own progress. That is what really matters. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a success. Confidence grows slowly like a tree. It starts small, with care, practice, positive thoughts, and kindness to yourself. You cannot make it grow overnight. You need patience and consistency. Keep moving forward, even if the steps are tiny. Each day, small actions build your confidence bit by bit. Here are some daily habits that can help improve confidence. First, speak to at least one person every day. It can be a simple greeting or a short conversation. If you are learning English, you can try saying one sentence in English. These small conversations help you practice and make you braver over time. Second, smile more often. Smiling can help you feel relaxed. It also makes others respond to you more warmly, which can make you feel better about yourself. Let's see a real example. There was a girl named Amina. She felt shy and nervous about speaking English. Some days, she wanted to give up. But she didn't. One day, her teacher gave her a simple piece of advice. Start small. One word, one sentence, one brave moment at a time. Amina decided to follow this advice and made a plan. Every day, she did one small thing to help her confidence grow. She started by smiling at her classmates when she walked into class. She said hello and thank you in English to her teacher. Each night, she wrote one good thing about herself in a small notebook, even if it was just, "I tried today." She listened to short English podcasts and repeated sentences out loud to practice her voice. Some days were difficult. Some days she still felt shy or nervous. But she kept going. Slowly, she noticed a change. Her voice became a little stronger. Her fear became a little smaller. She began raising her hand in class and even helped a new student who was nervous. Step by step, she became braver. 1 year later, Amina stood in front of her whole class and gave a short speech in English. Her heart was still beating fast. But this time, she smiled, took a deep breath, and spoke with courage. Everyone clapped. More importantly, Amina felt proud. She felt proud not just because she spoke in front of the class, but because she had grown. She had faced her fear, tried every day, and improved little by little. Amina's story shows that confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build slowly, with care, practice, patience, and positive actions. Each small step you take, each kind thought you say to yourself, each time you try, helps your confidence grow. And over time, these small steps lead to big changes in your life. The most important lesson from Amina's story is simple but powerful. Confidence is not something you find already ready-made. It is something you build every day, little by little. One kind word to yourself, one small step, one brave try. These things grow your confidence over time. Amina did not become confident in one day. She grew it slowly by practicing, trying, and believing in herself. And if Amina can do it, so can you. So, my dear listener, remember this. Confidence takes time. It grows with small steps, daily practice, and believing in yourself. Even when it feels hard, you do not need to be perfect. You just need to try. Speak a little, try something new, smile when it is difficult, and be kind to yourself. These small actions add up. Over time, you will notice that your fear becomes smaller, your courage becomes stronger, and your voice becomes louder. Let's quickly recap what we learned today in this episode of English Today Journey. We talked about one of the most important topics for both learning English and life in general, confidence and self-esteem. Confidence is believing in your abilities. It is saying to yourself, I can try. I can do this. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself inside. It is thinking, I am valuable. I am learning. I am growing. Confidence and self-esteem are like your inner power. They help you speak without fear, try new things, handle challenges, and grow faster, not just in English, but in life too. We also discussed why some people struggle with confidence. Many of us feel afraid of making mistakes. We compare ourselves to others and think we are not good enough. We worry about what others will think or say. These feelings are normal, but they can hold us back if we let them. The good news is that confidence and self-esteem can grow. They are skills you build with daily practice, patience, and self-kindness. Real ways to build confidence include small, simple steps every day. Smile more often. Speak to at least one person, even if it is just a short greeting. Write one good thing about yourself each day, like, I tried today or I learned something new. Practice English out loud for a few minutes. Celebrate every small success. Each little win is proof that you are moving forward. You do not need to wait for the perfect time or the perfect words. You just need to start, even with one small action. Amina's story shows this perfectly. She started with small steps. She smiled at classmates. She said hello to her teacher in English. She wrote one positive sentence about herself every night. She practiced listening and speaking. Some days were hard.
Some days she felt shy.
But she did not give up. Over time, her fear became smaller, her courage grew, and her voice became stronger. 1 year later, she gave a speech in front of the class. Her heart still beat fast, but she spoke with confidence and pride. Her success came not because she was perfect, but because she tried every day, step by step. Remember, sometimes low confidence comes from fear, fear of failing or fear of what others might think. Many people think, I'm not good enough or I can't do it. But these are just thoughts, not facts. Thoughts can change. With practice, kindness, and small steps, you can change your thinking and your confidence will grow. Every time you speak, try, or celebrate a small success, you are moving forward. You are building a stronger, braver version of yourself. And that is what confidence truly is: trying, learning, and believing in yourself every day. Taking small steps every day is the key to growing confidence. In today's episode, we talked about how confidence can help you in real life. Confidence is not just about speaking English. It helps you speak more freely, try new things without fear, and do better in school, at work, or in everyday life. When you feel confident, you are braver to make decisions and face challenges. Confidence can open new doors. Even something that feels scary now, like speaking English in front of other people, can become easier with time and practice. And as it becomes easier, you feel stronger inside. We also talked about practical ways to build confidence. You can start with small goals. For example, say hello to someone in English, even if it is just one sentence. Think positive thoughts about yourself. Keep practicing and learning every day. Celebrate your small wins. Each little success makes you feel proud and stronger. Take care of your health by getting good sleep, eating healthy food, and moving your body. Stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone learns in their own time. Compare only to your past self and see how far you have come. We also explored simple daily habits that can make a big difference. Speak to at least one person every day, even if it is a short conversation. Smile more often. Smiling can help you feel calm and make others respond warmly. Write one good thing about yourself each night, like, "I tried today," or "I learned something new." Listen to English podcasts, watch short videos, and repeat sentences out loud. These small habits help you practice and build courage. Most importantly, be kind to yourself. Mistakes are normal. They are part of learning. Mistakes do not mean you failed. They mean you are growing. One of the most inspiring parts of today's episode is the story of Amina. She was shy and nervous. She was afraid to speak in English. Some days she wanted to give up, but she did not. Step by step, she practiced, smiled at her classmates, said small sentences in English, and wrote kind thoughts about herself. Over time, her fear became smaller, her courage grew, and her confidence became stronger. She even started helping others who were nervous just like she was. Amina's success did not come because she was perfect. It came because she kept trying, believed in herself, and practiced every day.
Her story shows that you can do the same thing.
As we finish today's episode, remember, building confidence and self-esteem takes time. It does not happen overnight. But if you keep going, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself, you will grow stronger. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Keep learning. Keep growing. You are not alone on this journey. Every small step counts. Every time you speak, try, or celebrate a small success, you are moving forward. You are learning. You are growing. And you can do it. Thank you for listening to this episode of English Today Journey. If you enjoyed it, share it with a friend who might need encouragement, or leave a comment to tell us your next small step toward confidence. Remember, confidence is built one step at a time, and every step matters. Every small step you take matters. Each time you try, speak, or practice, you are building your confidence and self-esteem. Remember, growth does not happen all at once. It happens little by little, day by day. Even the smallest action, saying one sentence in English, smiling at someone, or writing one positive thought about yourself, helps you move forward. Every step counts, and over time, these steps add up to big changes in your life. So until next time, keep learning and keep growing. Keep believing in yourself, even when it feels hard or scary. Remember, mistakes are part of learning. They do not show that you failed. They show that you are trying, practicing, and improving. Treat yourself kindly, celebrate every small win, and do not compare yourself to others. Your journey is yours alone, and your progress is what matters most. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you realize. Every day you listen, practice, and try, you are becoming braver and more confident. Keep taking small steps, keep being patient with yourself, and keep believing that you can do it. Confidence grows slowly, but it grows for anyone who is willing to practice, stay positive, and never give up. Remember Amina's story. She started small, felt nervous, and sometimes wanted to give up. But she kept trying every day, and eventually, she became confident, brave, and proud of herself. You can do the same. Your courage, patience, and effort will lead you to new heights. So take one step today. Speak one sentence. Smile at someone. Write one positive thought. Listen to English. Practice a little. And remember, you're learning, you're growing, and you're stronger than you think. Every small step makes a difference. Until next time, keep believing in yourself. Keep practicing. Keep moving forward. You are on a journey of growth, and every step you take is helping you become your best self.